This is the process shot. I'm Michael. I'm in a movie theater with 77 screens, each with 77 seats, and... okay, I haven't actually counted everything. I always stick to the same screens down this one hallway anyway. Son of the White Mare is an animated Hungarian fantasy film from Marcell Jankovics made back in 1981, adapting a medieval folktale about the titular son, Tree Shaker, who is born of a white mare. She tells him stories of the kingdom she had come from and its fall, after which he vows to destroy the dragons who had taken control. Growing to gain superhuman strength, he searches for an entrance to the underworld where the dragons are, with the help of his two brothers, Stone Crumbler and Iron Temperer. The story and plotting of the film is pretty simple, sticking to the classic tenets and tropes of heroic folktales, and not trying for anything more complex in its structure or formula. It's not a bad thing by any measure when it comes to this film, given that such simplicity is what makes such tales endearing for generations past their creation. It doesn't need anything more because it doesn't have to try to be anything more than a simple tale of heroics, creation, good versus evil, and other such antics. In essence, the film is just another medium through which the story is shared for new listeners, with the hope that it too becomes something to be passed down later, maybe with further changes, but with the same root ideas. The real draw of Son of the White Mare, though, is in its animation and visuals. There's an immediate sense of stylization inherent within, with a somewhat flat and simplified art design focused on expression through motion, emphasized further by highly contrasted color choices, which help individual characters stand out from other elements of the film's settings. More simply put, the movie has a fantastic look to it that heightens the otherworldly folklore aspect of its story. It's very flat and angular, hardly at all trying to emulate any sense of realism, but in this way it's also something versatile and easily adaptable for the multiple environments which the characters encounter, which in itself allows these places to be given unique details, but still remain wholly part of the larger universe. At other times throughout the film, the animation takes a step back, allowing for more ornate and highly detailed images to come forth, further bringing the world beyond this sort of reality it's already set up for itself. But overall, Son of the White Mare has no need to emulate reality. In a sense, it knows its place as a folk legend, and so it chooses to stay there, building upon the old legends instead of trying to justify them within a realistic world, or trying to tear them down. It maintains a sense of purest fantasy, keeping to the original story and its unearthly spectacle and simple sense of good versus evil. The lack of complexity and depth doesn't hurt the story at all, because it doesn't want nor need to be anything more than a hero's journey and triumph. In a way, the film's visual elements are pretty much the only complexity that is necessary, and even so, it maintains the purity of the story. In the end, if the goal of the film was to present something pure, then it manages that, and then some. Son of the White Mare, Marcell Jankovics, 1981. 4.5 stars. I definitely recommend seeing this if you can. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more reviews like this. It's a shame there aren't more movies like this out there. You know, fantasy films, mythical films, animated films. Hungarian films?